tight.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ross Patterson Revolution! Brought to you by BlackRifleCoffee.com.
To give anything less than your best is to sacrifice the gift. You know who said that? Steve Prefontaine. You're welcome, Jabes. You're welcome for this look.
Wow.
It's days like this where not only am I grateful, but I think the world is grateful that we have video for this show. Because this look is...
It's fun.
Amazing, huh?
It's so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're having a real good time with it. You're having a real humdinger of a time with it, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Happy Thanksgiving, James.
Thank you.
This is something to be thankful for.
Yeah, I didn't ask for anything, but boom.
Boom.
There it is, a present for me.
Prefontaine. Stop pre. Can't stop pre. Can't stop.
Right.
Won't stop pre.
That's a strong stash. Check that out.
It's coming in. It's coming in for the holidays. It's
coming in strong.
Well, I can grow a healthy mustache.
Yeah. Do you do Sam Elliott over the lip?
No,
over the top lip?
I don't.
Okay. You cut right at the lip.
Yeah,
huh?
you got to cut above it. It takes a certain type of man to go over the lip like that.
I always wonder how you...
It's too much. You can't eat. You can't do anything. You can't drink. You can't drink milk.
Let's talk about,
eggnog.
Just giving your lady a little kiss.
Yeah.
Do you have to move it? Do you have to go up and under?
Nah, you just come right in.
Come right in, and so it's you're getting half beard, half stash,
sure,
and half lip.
It's like sweeping the top stair on a staircase, Just give that a little sweep, a little dust off. Where you're like, all right. I wouldn't imagine it's attractive.
It looks good,
on
but
him. Sam Elliott, it looks good.
It looks
good. But then
good.
again, I've never not known Sam Elliott without that mustache.
Right.
I don't know another version of Sam Elliott. Do you?
Gosh, would that be crazy? I'm sure there are pictures of him without it, and it looks soups weird. He's just like a dorky little skinny guy without it.
Yeah.
And then boom, he just transforms and he's Sam Elliott.
Once that bush grows above his lip, he's good to go. Hey,
oh, daddy.
Yeah, hey.
Daddy.
You stole my voice. In A Star Is Born?
You match your whole set. Do you know what I mean? You've got
nice.
The
glowing.
same, like
glowing
a glow,
like a pregnant lady.
A motif.
You're welcome.
You've got a blonde amber motif over there.
You stole my voice. You think Sam Elliott's going to get the Oscar finally for Best Supporting? You got to throw him Best Supporting at least.
I think you have to. I think he's due. I think it's going to be a body of work type of thing. Do you know what I mean? Where it's like maybe not that exact movie, but everything that he's done.
They should have given it to Stallone because Creed 2 is about to come out actually tonight.
Could he be up again?
No, he can't. It's a sequel to the sequel to the sequel. I mean, we're on like our 90th Rocky. If he was going to do it, it should have been for that. Somebody who fucked him out of that year. Oh, it was that weird guy with the hat.
It was like a nobody, right?
Yeah.
Well, you were like, who?
Everybody's a somebody, James. But
it was not to me. Not everyone
it wasn't
is a somebody to me.
An American actor where we were just like, come on, man. So this time I want to see Sam. Give it to Sam. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think.
I want to see him win.
So. I want to see Coop Dog take it
I don't think
home.
he's going to win.
No,
I think
for best directing.
Well,
okay,
maybe best directing. We'll see. We'll see what else is out there this year.
Killed it.
Yeah,
but yeah.
Anywho's, you like the Prefontaine look? Or yes or no?
I do actually.
Yeah.
Well, I love a stash.
Yeah.
And I love longer hair. So here's what I'm looking forward to.
Sure.
Is the grown out pre. Do you know what I'm saying? Where like the blonde is at the end, like you've been surfing all winter.
Gotcha. Chasing the endless summer.
Yeah, you've been
Endless
down
summer.
in Costa Rica.
Yeah, the reek.
And you've just been going more and more south, just chasing that summer. And then you're going to come back and be like, yeah. Come back and visit your grown-up kids, and just be like, hey, man, I had to do what I had to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Dad, the waves were calling.
They are.
They are
calling.
Dad had to go, and they'll understand. You know what I mean?
Look, we appreciate you tuning in. We know you had a rough day today. Facebook and Instagram are both down, according to the internet today. So I find it ironic that it's coming from Twitter, but I guess you have nowhere else to go. Facebook and Instagram are
down?
both. Yeah.
What do you mean? Mine's working.
Yeah, it says half the users on the planet it is down for right now. Same with Facebook. So,
okay.
Yeah, depending upon what version of a phone you have.
It's a cruel joke that mine is working and yours isn't. Do you know what I mean? The one that I was like, is it down? I have no idea. Didn't even check it.
No.
Didn't even check it.
You don't need it.
I don't need an audience for my life. Okay? If I'm going to have sushi with a friend, I'm just going to have sushi with a friend. I do not need the world to see it order for it to happen.
That's why I was surprised today when we went to our son's Thanksgiving play. Would you call it
It's a little performance. It's a couple songs they've been working on.
You were like, hey, I didn't see you getting any video over there, big guy. I did get some video, but
okay.
I only take one video, a few pictures, and then I want to actually see it,
Okay.
So
I was saying I didn't see any. I just wanted a little bit of video.
Yeah, got it.
Because I'm like, you need to video because I'm in the moment.
Yeah.
So there's no video coming from me.
You're in the moment.
I'm in the moment.
Gotcha. I can't be in the moment.
Come on.
Come on, James.
Come on. You are on the phone quite a bit for work. You're posting stuff. You're in the world of the constant audience, aren't you?
Yeah.
And so should I start? It feels too late.
Yeah. No,
you're
good.
What I mean?
You're good. Look, if one person in the relationship does it, that's fine. I'm not taking video the whole time, but
no, I guess I just looked over and was like, did he take any?
No,
I was like,
I'm on
hello.
it.
Of course he took some.
Yeah, I'm on it.
He can't just have something happen without Memorexing it.
No.
Well,
I enjoy, we've talked about this before, but I actually enjoy going back through my photos and archives and looking at those moments later on.
Right.
I'm one of those people where I'm just like, hey, if I'm having a bad day or something, I'll go back and try to find something in there on my camera roll that at least made me happy or a great time in my life where I'm like, all right, shit's not going to be that bad for the rest of the day or whatever it was. The ironic part about that was yesterday, feeling a little down in the dumps, and I was flipping through the old camera roll. I found a picture of us at a Rolling Stones concert.
Yes.
No lie.
We've been to a couple.
We have. But no lie. I opened up my email right afterwards. Rolling Stones announced a U.S. tour. And I was like, whoa. I mean, I tripped out for a hard five where I went back and forth and I was just like,
my phone's
wait,
listening to me, but in a good way.
But yeah, exactly. I was like, man.
See, I want my phone to listen to me sometimes.
Sometimes, I guess. So I got an email. Stones are going on a U.S. tour. It's got to be their last one. I looked up the ages. So. Mick is, why? Really? Fuck off.
I want them to relax a little bit.
I don't. God damn it. I want them to play forever.
Here's why. I'm going to tell you why. Because I want to be at the last tour. Do you know what I mean? I can't keep going and then being like, I was at the last one. Do you know what I mean? You don't know what's going to happen. So I want to be
see them play. So I don't really care. Okay. But we're planning a group trip to Chicago to go see them. It's the last. Here's what makes me nervous about it, though. So all of my college friends and all that other stuff live around the United States. A few of them are in L.A. A few of them are still back at Ohio and Columbus. Some in New York. So we've been planning this group trip. This just popped up. And then today we were like, all right, great. Let's go see the Stones. We'll all take our wives and we'll go to Soldier Field. Because Chicago's a town. You and I love Chicago.
Oh, dude.
Great time.
Because we could all stay you can stay a little bit close to each other and then you can all kind of a big city style. Where
absolutely.
You're just meet me out.
Great food,
I don't
great
need
everything.
To
Not only that, but the dates they're playing. There's the Cubs are in town that weekend. dream weekend, right?
Bringing wives, huh?
Bringing wives.
You don't want a boys back in town?
Oh, boys are back in town. I don't know if Chicago is that type of city for that.
Oh, you could boys back in town. There is going to be a jailbreak.
For sure. I mean, but not to like a Vegas level where you're like, all right, great. Let's really go ham, you know?
No.
And
if Instagram's down, you guys can really boys back in town. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No evidence.
But the thing that worries me about that in particular date that everyone chose, it is the last stop on their tour. It's the last city on their tour.
They've got to make it.
And it's in June. It's like June 21st.
Okay.
Is that weird? That's exactly what I thought.
Yeah.
Will they be alive for another 6 months?
And we've been in a situation where they've had to cancel, right?
Yeah.
We flew all the way to Vegas
for our anniversary.
Something happened. What? He had a cold.
Well, no.
He was just in Coachella.
Yes. And that dust gets everybody, by the way.
Yeah.
Everybody after that ends up postponing their shit after playing Coachella. And they say it's the greatest time ever, but it's the worst venue for singers because
for sure
you're just kicking up dust all day and boom, your voice is shot after that.
Yeah.
So I hope that they're still there for that. Might have to go see him before on the opening day and then not tell our friends.
Where's the opening day?
They're in Miami and then Jacksonville. So at least Jacksonville, you know, parents can watch the kids.
Sure, pop on over.
Pop on over for a show. Quick jaunt over to the stadium, and then just in case one of them kicks it. And the reason why I bring this up is one of my best friends that is going with us, Tristan Drew. He was at the very last Grateful Dead concert. Jerry died like 2 days later. Jerry Garcia died 2 days later. Guess where it was?
Soldier Field.
Yeah.
All right.
So it makes me
wary. Man. Is he good luck or bad luck? Do you know what I mean? Because he played and then died.
I know.
So
remember, my aunt and uncle went on that cruise with the old 70s bands. Who was it? Like Rush and Chicago and some other people, or you know, I forget which big band it was, but the fucking drummer died on stage during the cruise, and he was just like, "Holy shit!" He just saw him 2 weeks earlier on the same cruise. And then the fucking guy died on stage.
That's why I would never do a cruise.
Cruises are the best. Cruises are the best.
No.
You got to go,
always
James.
Hearing about something happening on a cruise.
Nah, you got to go. Got to do it. You got to get out there on the boats. Experience the sea, the high water.
Some kind of diphtheria fucking outbreak.
I got to get you on one. I think he's going to change your life. I think it's going to change your life.
You know, the one you get me on is going to be that one where, you know, they're sloshing through water. Everyone's got fucking diarrhea everywhere.
Yeah.
That one.
Like the pipes burst?
Something.
The Dookie cruise?
Yep. You know the one that you take me on is going to be Dookie cruise.
Oh. Why don't you Duke cruise it up?
Or I'm going to get sex trafficked. That's another thing.
You worried about that?
Hey, I've got a younger looking face from afar. So if they see me from the boat, right, they think child. Get up close and sure, I'm every bit of my age, but I've got childlike features from far away. And so no, but you don't have to be a kid. All those fucking those ladies that disappear, gals,
yeah.
You know, they're 20s.
Sure.
And they're being sex trafficked in all these places.
I like that you're still worried about it. You know?
Gosh, if they're going to take anybody, don't you feel?
Yeah, it's probably you.
I mean, I tick all the boxes, don't I?
Yep. White. Blonde.
White. Blonde.
White.
White. Again, childlike features. No tattoos, Kay. Because that is, you know, that's a niche, I bet.
You think so? Probably is. Actually, you're probably
is.
Right.
Clean. They call them clean white girls, maybe?
Oh, God.
Listen, I don't know. I'm just saying, you know, you got to watch your
six.
Watch yourself on those cruises because that's when they're looking. Because you get off for a little bit, that boat will leave. They're not counting heads. They're not counting heads to make sure that you got back on the boat. No, they don't.
Yeah, yeah.
No, because if you want to stay, hey, cool.
No, you can't. Look, you have the option to never come back. But
Yeah.
I will
Yeah, exactly.
say this. They don't fuck with you on cruises simply because if something happened to you in one of those countries, it will ruin their tourism forever. Remember homegirl, Natalie Holloway from Aruba?
Natalie Holloway. There's like a number of other...
Destroyed their vacation business. Their
Sex
whole...
traffickers aren't worried about vacation business, okay? They're not worried about their country.
Well, I'll be with you. It's not like you're going to be exploring an island by yourself alone.
I can't.
I mean, you can if you want to.
I don't want to be, that's the thing about the cruise. I got to be with you every second. You know what I mean? I can't take a little stroll by myself.
You can.
Boom. They'll
you can.
Someone will push me off. I'll get, fucking sex trafficked.
Nope. None of that's going to happen, James. Not one single.
I'll do the Disney cruise.
Trafficked.
I'll do the Disney cruise with you. No kids.
All right.
No kids. Oh, yeah.
Why?
We're going to just do a couple's Disney cruise.
No, you can't do that. I mean, look at how I look now. Could you imagine the two of us with no kids on a Disney cruise where it's just like, hey, he's a real good swimmer.
Gosh, but wouldn't it be nice if you're just like, not mine? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're just like, ugh. Just feeling bad for everybody.
Yeah.
Ooh,
gross.
Dumb.
Could you imagine having kids on this and like pushing a kid out of the way to pose with Goofy?
Yeah.
You're just like, hey,
head down. You push him down in the little jacuzzi.
Yeah, hey.
To get up to him. Just kids flopping away from you. Gosh, I think there's a couple without kids on this cruise.
Yeah, and one guy's got a mustache.
He looks real suspect.
Real suspect. I don't know if I want him around the children anymore.
Maybe we should do the secrets cruise.
Why is he cutting up his pizza into smaller slices and handing it out to kids?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Under the table, too.
Huh. It seems odd, but...
I guess there's no rule against it, but it does seem weird. It'd be a lot of that. There's no rule, but...
Why did he push the Jamaican man out of the way and start playing the steel drums on his own?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, do they work here? I'm really confused about
really
this couple.
Having a hard time with it. And he's got a mop next to his lounge chair.
Yeah. And
his chaise.
He is wearing those Mickey ears the whole time. Kind of posing as if he works here, but doesn't. But I'm
definitely
really confused.
He keeps handing out shoelaces to children. Right. With that, James, we should probably get to the sponsors. Talking about BlackRifleCoffee.com. That's our chief sponsor. You hear him at the top of the show.
I've got a handmade mug.
Look at that. Hold that mug up to the camera. That's a beautiful mug.
Guys, this is artisanal.
Too. Yeah.
It's very bespoke.
Boom. Do you know what the word bespoke means?
Yeah, everybody knows.
Why don't you go ahead and give us a refresher for the audience?
Handmade.
Nowhere near it. Nowhere near it, James.
Kind of handmade looking?
I think you bespoke too soon on that.
What does it mean?
Go to blackriflecoffee.com and check out all the deals, James.
You don't know?
They got K-Cups. They got bags. They got a million different blends made for all your needs. blackriflecoffee.com is using the promo code REVOLUTION for 20% off. Learn it, live it, love it. And if you use it, use your wife's credit card. That always works. That way you can double up on that promo code again. Nobody ever tells you that, where it's just like, hey, it's just based on your name and your credit card. Dude,
Black Rifle is bespoke. Bespoke means made to order.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, you didn't know that.
I knew it, James. Next up, we got StrikeForceEnergy.com. Strikeforce isn't bespoken.
No,
that's already made. That's already made with the hands of scientists. A lot of people say, "Hey, Ross, science, huh?" And I'm like, "Yeah, Strikeforce. Strikeforce equals science. It's the premier energy drink in the biz. 4 amazing flavors: lemon, orange, grape, and orange." Go to StrikeForceEnergy.com. Get a 10-pack, 40-pack, 750 milliliter bottle. Put them on your bar top or countertop, especially for the holidays. Get those fucking cans out of the fridge. Your wife hates it. You made me clear the other fridge. Except for the Zima. Yeah. What up, girl? Zima goes great with Strikeforce, by the way.
It really does.
For the ho-ho holidays. Grab a little stocking stuffer. Grab a box. StrikeForceEnergy.com. Use the promo code REVOLUTION for 20% off. And that's good every time. What are you laughing at? What are you laughing your face off about?
You better get that menu under control. I did.
You did.
Just took some Strikeforce, got my menu under control.
You did get it under control. Proud of you. Next up, we got ghostbed.com/drinking bros. Sleep so good. It's scary. It's scary. I want to say this. I was incorrect. I said for Black Friday, they were offering like $500 off and $300 off and, like a 2-for-1 thing. Dude, it's $7.99 off of a bundle package. They're offering $800 off of a fucking bundle package.
Well, we're getting it, so.
For a mattress, which is pure insanity. I was like, what the fuck?
Just keeps getting better.
Yeah. Again, I don't know how they're able to do this. They have a pay-as-you-go plan. And again, why is it ghostbed.com/drinking bros? It's obviously the sister show I do. That's why I have this look, too, is I lost a Steve Prefontaine bet on the sports show for University of Oregon. And this is our sponsor on there as well. We fucking love Ghostbed. So when they joined on here, they were like, look, let's just keep the same website and keep this whole fucking thing rocking. There's no need to put in something else. Because those deals are specifically designed for you and the listeners of the show. Everybody else doesn't get that shit. Although I heard they're bootlegging these, like everybody online is like, yo, go bootleg this and get the fucking codes. Like Groupon and shit like that. They have these weird fucking coupon sites. I get it, man. The deals are insane there. And a mattress is a big purchase, especially for the holidays. If you and your wife are looking to get a new mattress, you and your lady, let's just say you're dating somebody. Maybe you just moved in with them, These are banging.
You don't want that old mattress.
No, get a new one.
The old memories.
Yeah.
Maybe you do.
Maybe you do. Maybe that's what you're into. Get the ghost pillows too, man. They're fucking amazing. I think though, when you get it, you already get them already. So it's like, whew. Big deals at ghostbed.com/drinking bros for the holidays. Last but not least, we got straightrazors.com.
Ooh, that's a clean cut. Smooth. Oh, you like it?
Ooh, that one. You didn't go.
I have my earphones on. That's why.
Yeah. Yeah, you didn't.
When I have them on, I go a little lower. When I don't have them on and it's just for you, I definitely try and blow your eardrums out.
really try to kill me.
Yep.
Straightrazors.com. Look at this. Boom. Look at how nice this shit is. I'm going to hold it up to camera. It's the world's finest synthetic brush. It's for applying shaving cream. They have everything that is fucking top notch across the board. It's like in a fucking Tombstone shaving kit.
Sure.
Remember when it's all laid out? And remember Doc Holliday's just getting a nice shave?
I do.
All of the accoutrements
Daddy
are on straightrazors.com. I use the mustache wax for this big guy. And the smolder aftershave is my fucking jam. Straight razors are amazing. They also get safety razors if you're worried about it. If you're looking to get a great gift for a bro for the holidays, this is the one to do it. A dad, an uncle, or whatever. It's just awesome shit. And they make custom hand engraving on the straight razors if you want that. Use the promo code REVOLUTION for 20% off there. And then while you're at it, just grab some stocking stuffers of At Night She Cries While He Rides His Steed. When darkness falls, he doesn't catch it. Both are available in paperback. Paperback.
Gotta get that paperback and
Put
Audible.
It right in Audible, right in the stocking. Fucking, you're good to go in this life, man. We got you covered. Funniest books of all time. Somebody may beat me, Jabes. They're going to have to bleed to do it. Prefontaine said that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No.
Cool.
So.
Cool.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
There's been some weird stories today that I really want to get into.
Okay.
First and foremost, see this Ellen Pompeo thing?
No. What'd that old bruiser do?
Yeah. Really, really fucking strange. She was doing a magazine article, and like now they're like videotaping everything. They're shooting it, videotaping it. I don't. putting a fucking
Prefontaine, it got to you a little bit.
tape in it. They're taping it.
Camcordering it. Yeah.
No, but like the magazine industry is going down. Glamour is gone today, by the way. Was that a big magazine for you?
Glamour, no.
Okay. A lot of ladies like the Glamour. That is shuttering today. A bunch of them are. So what they're trying to do is shift over online, keep the brand going, but incorporate more video because that's what it is these days. You know what I'm saying? Same with Facebook Watch, and all that other shit. That being said, these women sat down for an interview, and it was Ellen Pompeo, Gabrielle Union, who's that Emma chick? That Emma Roberts.
Okay.
And
Emma Stone
Michelle
or
Roberts.
Okay.
And Michelle Rodriguez.
Okay.
So, they were trying to talk about women in Hollywood and gender gaps, pay gaps, all that other bullshit, whatever gap you can possibly, tooth gap, whatever you can, whatever gaps you want to put in there. Mm-hmm. In the middle of it, she kind of stops the interview and looks around, like goes off camera, and she goes, "Look, it's great that you're having these women here. However, I don't see enough color in this crew at all." And it's just like, there's a lot of white people working here, and there's not enough color with the crew. And I demand that. I demand that when I see a crew, I want it to look like the people that I see when I walk outside my house. And I was like, I'm sorry, I think you live in Beverly Hills.
Does she?
Yeah.
Sure
where the fuck do you think she lives? East LA?
So we're like, maybe.
Come on.
Okay.
What a crock of shit. Ellen Pompeo. Do you know how rich Ellen Pompeo is, by the way? After 15 seasons of Grey's Anatomy, Jesus Christ. She could buy the city of Pompeii. If she wanted, and just add a no to it. Pompeo.
It's never good enough, is it?
No.
Not enough women, not enough color, not enough gay, not enough trans.
That's what I was thinking it's exactly what I was thinking when I saw this, where I was like, man, to stop an interview and say that to people who were putting this on, made you up for the day, and they're doing a whole women and equality thing, like, and then it's not good enough.
Not good enough.
No, the crew's not good enough. All that other shit. Like, you don't know what the fucking circumstances where we're hiring a crew.
We're looking for someone to add to our crew, right?
Yes.
It's hard enough.
Yes.
To find someone that's talented.
Yep.
That's available. That's priced right.
Yeah.
Okay. On top of that, I have to say, wait a minute. What do you look like? Fucking A, dude.
Yeah.
Like.
I'm
just trying to find someone that can fucking work. That's all. Like, for me.
Yeah. And right now, what Jessie's talking about is I'm trying to find an editor and local here.
We just need one more person on staff. And it's just like finding someone to fill that gap. It's like, no, we don't want to pay you $1 million.
Fuck what race you are.
No.
What gender you are.
No.
If you're transgender, gay. That is the last thing I'm looking for. I'm looking for time. Can you do this job now? Do you
past
fit
work?
Yeah. Do you fit underneath the budget that we have? And can you start immediately? I'm not going to sit there and fucking wait to find a Mexican, half black, gay, maybe possibly post-op or whatever. I'm not doing any of that. And like, I'm not finding a genderless person. Like, it's ridiculous.
Especially if there's things that you can train people for, like, I don't know, office job, something like that, there should be more opportunity, right? Because it's just people that are willing to work. And if you can train them, fine. But in the realm of like also needing talent, also needing like past experience with editing and the crew that they had or whatever, you need some past experience. So in those kind of fields, God, we cannot be like that picky. And if someone is gung-ho, really wanting to get into that field, start now.
Yep. Start now and keep going. And that's the thing is like, man, just watching this fucking thing today. It was just so shitty where it was just like, and she went on to say, she was like, us as Caucasians have to do better. It starts with us because we were the problem. What?
Well, that's very, it's very pompous.
Yeah. In film, like, Get the fuck out of here. Let's face facts. There just isn't a lot of people who were super interested in film coming up. Like, it's hard to find fucking people. Really is.
That aren't trying to do their own thing, right?
Yeah.
So like, you know, people that are willing to just like do the work inside a creative field is really hard to find.
Yeah.
Someone that doesn't have their own spin they want to put on it or whatever, because you're getting into creative arts. You're not going to want to do it for someone else's creativity, right? So it's really, really hard to find and to, you know, point around and like, gosh, there were women there. That's huge.
Yeah.
That's huge. I don't understand why we can't take certain steps, right?
Yeah.
Like first it was like gays being like equal, right?
Right.
Totally equal, where it's like doesn't even matter. I feel like we're really there. Okay, step 1. Now you want to go through all the other steps like really quickly. How long did it take to get where we are now? Where like it's cool to see a woman like again editing or behind the camera or whatever. And
sure.
All these things that are like we've come so far, but we cannot be okay with that. It's like still not good enough. You're not like staying in the level that you are and being like, this is cool. Like let's grow from here. There's all women here. Yeah. Let's grow from there.
Yeah.
I would like there to be more color. Let's work on that, right? Not like, why isn't it happening already?
It's so fucking odd, man. And you know, just seeing it, I mean, live, because it was essentially live, where you were just like, Jesus Christ, nothing is going to be good enough. And then this Rebel Wilson thing the other day where she was just like, I'm the first plus size girl to be cast in a romantic comedy. And like Monique came out and was just like, no, you weren't. Like, I was. Why are you so...
I was.
Yeah. Why are you so quick to... Like, why would that even be the first thing out of your mouth of like, I was the first to do this and I was the first... Like that... Who was it? Sam Smith? Remember when he won? And it was like, I was the first openly gay singer to win a Grammy. It was just like, no, you weren't. There was a million fucking gay people for you. Like,
yeah, I guess they weren't open about it.
No one cares. No one cares.
No, trying to make that a thing.
That you're a plus. I don't give a fuck. Just be funny. I don't give a shit what size you are.
Yeah.
And why is that your badge of courage? Of like, oh,
you're unhealthy.
Yeah.
You're unhealthy. That's cool. Like, so you're the first like unhealthy person to be thought of as beautiful, and I think it's a bad road. But go on down.
Yeah.
Go on down the road. I think that's a bad.
Strange, because again, nothing's good enough. Where it's just like, hey, you're the lead of a movie. Like, congratulations. Nah, it's not good enough. I have to be the first. Wow, what first can I be? The first plus size,
right?
Romantic. No, you weren't.
Right.
And Amy Schumer, fuck. What, 6 months before you?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
I can't hear this.
I guess she wasn't like technically cast because she wrote it and made it or whatever.
Oh.
But ow. And she's not as fat. Maybe they're going on that.
I guess.
Like
is that what we're doing these days? Yeah. Jesus Christ. Pop on over to Lena Dunham's on Instagram if you want to. It's down now, but when it comes back up, why don't you make that your first journey over and tell me how positive you feel about the plus size.
I don't know. For whatever you think of her.
I hate her.
I'm just saying she doesn't identify as plus size. So there's, like...
Fuck off.
No, she doesn't like say... No, she just is. She's like, thinks she's fucking hot. And you have to like give her some credit for that.
None.
She's not being like, I'm so glad that people accept my body for what it is. She's just like, fuck you. I'm hot. Do you know what I mean?
I guess.
I know you hate her.
I guess.
I know everyone hates her. I'm just saying, if you're in this realm, if you're going to give, her shit for talking about being the first plus size, then you got to give Lena Dunham props for not even mentioning that she's fucking overweight. Just feeling like she's fucking...
Boy.
Not making a deal about it, right?
Yeah. It's almost like if you pop on over to her Instagram, because people know, like good friends of mine know like how much I hate her. So they'll send me her Instagram because I don't follow her at all.
I know. I'll send you pictures from it.
Sending me pictures and I'm just like, oh my God. Every one of them is worse than the last, where you're just like, I didn't think that I could throw up harder. Now I'm going to.
Right, where there's like nothing left and then it's just like bile coming up.
Yeah.
Rogan said it best, like, if there's a guy that's obese, right? Fat. We're like, you're gross, dude. Like, you gotta like get in the gym, you know? We're not like, you're sexy, right? But for women, we like can't say anything. So you're morbidly obese, you're fat. We have to be like, you're pretty, you're beautiful just the way you are.
To other girls?
To women.
Gotcha.
If it was a guy, the same weight, the same job, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can say like, dude, you're overweight. Like, you're unhealthy. You're going to fucking die, right?
Yeah.
Guys to other guys, people in the industry, like, buddy, you can't be that fucking fat, right? But for women, we have to be like, you're beautiful.
You are beautiful.
You're not beautiful.
No, you're not.
I mean, you're cool. You're good. I'm sure you're a good person, but you're unhealthy, man.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know.
I don't either. What I do know is this. When we talk about being beautiful, that game last night, that Monday night game last night was beautiful.
Was it? Cool.
God damn it, Jessie. Chiefs, Rams, funnest game I've ever seen.
I was actually up for it, so.
Yeah.
Crazy. And it was like late.
One of the funnest games I've ever seen in NFL, and it's we've trashed the NFL a lot for the Kaepernick shit. Like, I think they did a good job in curbing that before the season started, and say, hey, we're not showing the anthem anymore on TV, and we're going to cut away from people who are not kneeling and
who are not standing.
Yes, I'm sorry, who are not standing, who are kneeling. First of all, I think that's working. They're not showing the players either who aren't. And there's not a lot of players left who are doing that stupid shit anymore. The other thing that happened this year is young guys became superstars, and the league has been a blast to watch. That game last night was the highest over. And by the way, the over-under is combined points for both teams. It was like 63 last night, which was the highest in 30 years. They blew that out of the water. They scored 105 points. It was 50, I think it was 54-51 was the final score of the game. Amazing top to bottom. And I'm real curious to see the ratings. But the one thing I wondered, because I'm going to the Super Bowl this year, you possibly might go. Yeah. If you play your cards right, James. I'll
go if I fucking want to go.
That felt like the Super Bowl to me, and I'm like, oh man, did we just watch it? And now
now the actual Super Bowl is going to be like meh.
Shitty, yeah, because we just watched it, because both teams were 9-1, best records in the league. L.A., which is not a sports town at all, except for the Lakers, they fucking sold out that stadium because we shit on the Mexico situation. Right. Where it was supposed to be played in Mexico City.
They were just happy to not be in Mexico.
Yeah. And
so they just played their little hearts out.
LA, the stadium sold out. I've never seen that stadium sell out ever in 18 years of living there. It sold out, and it was rocking last night. It was probably I think the announcer said it best. He was like, this is probably the loudest I've ever heard a Los Angeles audience for sports. And it was amazing. My biggest fear, though, is that was it. You just
is D'Anthony going?
Yeah.
Okay.
So. It felt like, though, I was like, man, damn it, this is you can't beat it. I don't know how you beat it. So I feel a little down today because I'm like, man, that was so great. How do you recreate that again? And
you can't just live in that glory.
No.
For a second.
And the other thing is, like, Twitter won't let you live in that glory for a second. Mm-hmm. So last night, because I went online like everybody else and was just like, man, did everybody think this was as great as I thought it was? Sure enough, they did. One of the trending topics last night was the word Super Bowl on Twitter. Mm-hmm. You want to talk about having your own fucking agenda? So Twitter adds this thing now where it gives you a brief explanation of what something is trending for underneath it. Mm-hmm. So, I thought they were doing it for celebrity deaths, where it's just like Bob Barker, and it's like, he's not dead. Oh, okay, he was at an event or whatever. And you're like, all right, cool. Or it's his birthday or 95th birthday or whatever it is. Mm-hmm. Super Bowl was trending, and then underneath it said, Maroon 5's being pressured to back out of the Super Bowl. And I was like, clicked it on. there's been like 30,000 signatures or whatever for the Kaepernick thing, and it was just like we're over that, we're past that now. So I clicked it on to see if that was really what people were bitching about, and it was no. Everybody was talking about, I wish this was the Super Bowl. Can this please be a rematch for the Super Bowl? Why are I hate that the media is trying to push these fucking political narratives down our faces when it's just like that's not true. That's not why that was trending. Don't fucking tell me that's why it was.
But who puts that?
Twitter does. And it's not stopping. And the reason I bring it up is Facebook and like all the tech stocks are going down the fucking toilet today. Facebook's having a coup right now. They're trying to get rid of Zuckerberg. Right. So they're trying to throw him off the board, get him out of there and start over because they say he knew about all of those ads and all that other shit. But they all do. Twitter in particular, like, dude, just hide it for a night. Just hide your fucking agenda for one night. They couldn't let you have one moment where it was just like, oh, you know why Super Bowl's trending? It's because we want Maroon 5 to... No one gives a fuck about Maroon 5. You want to boycott Maroon 5? Boycott the fact that they're not from Atlanta. Super Bowl's from Atlanta. And it should just be like Usher or Atlanta artists. Like, there's a million of them out there. Have Outkast reunite and play the goddamn Super Bowl in Atlanta. That's
I've been boycotting Maroon 5 for years. Right? Not even knowing that I was like trendy.
Man, do I hate them. God. I hate them so much. If you're going to boycott something, boycott that. But man, there's so many great bands from Atlanta. Yes, that's what you're going to boycott that. But don't keep forcing these narratives down our face. Another one that popped up was yesterday where they were like, the Browns are considering interviewing Condoleezza Rice as their head coach. What? It turned out to be a rumor, and it wasn't true, but everybody was pushing this story. It's the most bizarre thing I've ever seen. What? The coach of the Browns, she's on the committee for the college football playoffs. Okay. She knows a lot about sports, same as any other woman reporter, but has no experience coaching any form of NFL or football teams whatsoever. And it was like, why would you even start this? Why would you even... one of the most bizarre things I've ever seen. So I don't know. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I just want a day without it. I wonder if you could get together, make all these outlets get together and just say, hey, one day, just go one day without something political or whatever your own agenda is. Just report news. Just news. Whatever the true story is. Right. If everybody got together in one day to do that, what it would be like, it'd be like, oh man. Because I feel like I remember when it was. I feel like USA Today, remember how basic and easy that was to read? I probably still is the same today. Well, actually, that's not true. The last time I picked up USA Today at an airport, it had some political agenda in it. And I was just like, God damn it, man. It used to be just the most basic news on the planet. Here's what happened. Here's where it was. And here's how many people died. And that's it. Right. Now it's, they died because of... Right. That wildfire that these people died in that we're talking about, it was because of climate change, because President Trump denies the climate change. And you're like, oh my God, that had nothing to do with it. Just tell me how many people are in the fucking wildfire. What do we need to do to get them out? Like, what's going on here? Right. Can't have that anymore. I want to see that. I saw that CNN won their little fucking lawsuit to get Jim Acosta back inside the White House. So other people are going out and saying, well, let's give Alex Jones a press pass. He's part of the media. So they're signing a petition now to get Alex Jones in there. It's just like, what the fuck are we doing anymore with this stupid shit?
Is Rush Limbaugh still alive?
Yeah. Not only is he still alive, but people were asking for him. Give Rush a press pass. Let him in there.
Again.
Why not?
I think he can.
I don't know. I don't think he can. I don't think Alex Jones can either. Because that makes me wonder then, like, why are certain media members allowed in and others aren't? So with the Acosta thing, like, I saw that they won. He's going to get his press pass back. Right. But why? Like, they'd given it to CNN. Why not just demand, hey, anybody but a Jim Acosta can come in this motherfucker? I don't understand that. So if you're going to do that, if I was Trump, why not have like Rush Limbaugh and fucking Alex Jones in there? Yeah. Really make it a circus. Because here's what I can promise you this. Well, as soon as somebody brought that up to me, I really sat and thought about it. And I was like, man, imagine if Acosta got a little handsy with a staffer again.
Sure.
But he was standing right next to Alex Jones. Because what Acosta's doing basically is half of that press room. It's not as big as it looks on TV. It's pretty small, actually. It's about the size of our studio almost.
Right.
And it's only, 40, 50 reporters tops in that motherfucker. And you're kind of just shouting down women because there's half of them are women, half of them are men. And that's what Acosta's doing. Jim Acosta's just shouting down women. So he'll keep raising his voice to ask, questions and shouting over women. And then they have to call on him again.
Right.
Good luck if that was Alex Jones standing right next to him. If I were Trump,
that voice.
Oh my God.
That face.
Here's what I would do if I was Trump. I would put Alex Jones right next to Jim Acosta in the press pool, and may the best man win.
That would be awesome.
That would be the best. That would be the best TV of all time. Could you imagine Alex Jones turning to Jim Acosta saying, "You had your question.
Yeah.
You had your question." Oh God.
So good.
Be the best. Why not do that? That would be my dream with all of this. Oh, cool. You think you're a real journalist, Jim Acosta? Guess what? We think Alex Jones is.
Yeah.
So he's going to be right next to you every day. Every day you want to be in the press pool, guess who's going to be right next to you? Best buds, you and Alex Jones. How great would that be?
Have fun, you two.
Is it
Have
weird?
fun, you crazy kids.
Is it weird that I miss him?
Who?
Alex Jones?
I don't know.
I miss his weird clips popping up.
True.
I don't miss the Sandy Hook bullshit.
No. But his
The
craziness
Sandy Hook denier shit,
popping up.
Yeah, but the rest of it, I miss that, because there used to be these weird clips that would come in your feed or somebody would share with you or whatever. Be like, hey man, see what Alex Jones said today? Most of the time it was ridiculous. And again, I viewed him nothing more as entertainment, so it really didn't matter to me.
Right.
I didn't get all butthurt like the rest of everybody does. But as time has gone on since this ban across the board, I miss Alex Jones.
Right.
I don't know.
He was a good juxtaposition, right? To be like, well, it could be super crazy. You kind of need to
I liked
perspective.
It. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where you're like, oh, wow.
And that voice, nobody's got a voice like him.
Coked out, just partied all night.
Like raspy, that rasp.
Oh, he's been up all night researching something to the end of the internet, and then he's there. He showed up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because I saw that they're banning the Pride Boys across all of
Proud Boys, yeah.
The shit now. I don't really have a problem because he was organizing gatherings and shit and
yeah,
they were knocking people out at a certain point. So I don't know. I mean, look, they should also ban Antifa across the board as well. If you're going to do that, do both sides. But they label them as white supremacists.
The Proud Boys?
Yeah. Gavin McInnes is the head of that.
They were a little bit,
head of that diesel. So, look, if you're going to do that, ban Antifa as well, and then nuke it out across the board. But when I saw that, I was like, well, Alex Jones he wasn't encouraging people to beat people up, was he?
No, just harassment, but not. I don't think he was telling people to
go fist fight and shit.
No, he was telling people to harass with video cameras, sit outside people's houses, giving out address, go into this,
yeah.
Which,
me personally, I don't have a problem with a good old fashioned fist fight.
Yeah.
I love it. Makes me feel alive again.
Yeah, that was the deal with the Proud Boys, right?
Well, yeah, to get in, you had to fist fight another one of the members,
Yeah.
To make you feel like a man again.
There was a couple weird rules. So it was I think you don't have to be white, but you're going to be surrounded by a lot of white guys. And then it was just
here's the thing.
Not masturbating for certain amount of time.
Yeah, No Nut November's going on right now.
Right. It was something like that a lot. And fist fighting. You got to be punched in the face. Every guy should be punched in the face. I agree with that.
I do
at
too.
least once in your life.
100%.
If you haven't been, that you're a different type of person.
Yeah.
Just a real masculine group.
Yeah.
Really women shouldn't be
very
doing.
Fight Clubbish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is, and he's kind of a comedian, so it was interesting.
Well, here's the thing about Gavin McInnes, because we know him a little bit.
He's like into satire. It was very
he's
much
a funny dude, and but I also think there is an element to him where he was just like, man, men should be men, and
yes,
and
that's
I will say
what it
this,
was.
having known him a little bit in the correspondence we've had, because we were very, very close to getting him on the show, and went back and forth with him 5 or 6 times, like. Talk to him. He's a good dude. There's not a racist bone in that guy's body, I don't think.
No, I think he's very proud to be white.
Well, he doesn't like white guilt. And look, I don't agree with that either.
Yeah. And
like with the Ellen Pompeo shit, I like that's what I guess pissed me off about the whole thing. The other part of that too is like, us as Caucasians, we're the problem. I get it. You're saying that to look cool for whatever. And it's just like, why?
Yeah.
Why? In this day and age, why? It's the best people for the jobs these days. Yeah. And we had the Hodge twins on, who were the black conservative comedians on Drinkin' Bros last week, and they fucking destroyed. And they came on and said the exact same thing of like, man, we are tired of hearing this shit about racism and everything else. Like, they travel all over the country and do stand-up, hilarious dudes. And they were like, we've never encountered it. Like, maybe when we were little kids, but like now in today's age, like, no, you'd have to, something really fucked up would have to go down.
Right.
To encounter that. So having white guilt in today's world doesn't make sense to me at all.
It's the same way I feel about women, though. Like, as soon as you put yourself in that position of like, we need you to give us more jobs. Yeah. Then you've put yourself in the position of lesser than, right?
Right.
Otherwise you're just going to work for the job that you can get. If you don't get it that place, you'll try it the next place. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And same with probably what they were saying, where it's like, if you put yourself in the position of like, we need the white people to give us jobs, need you.
Yeah.
Then you've put yourself with the lesser. So like, that's my thing with feminism too, where it's like, don't put yourself in the position of needing a man to give you a job.
Yeah.
Do your fucking work, get the fucking job. Do you know what I mean? Start your company, whatever it may be. Like, don't talk about the fucking weight, like, we need the men to pay us.
Yeah. More. And then, it's funny you say that, because that's what they said on our show. They were like, dude, we didn't need white people or any black people or anything to give us jobs. We just created our own, and we did our own shit, as well as everybody else should do that in their lives. And it's just like, yeah. You should.
Is there a deficit because of things that have gone on? Sure. But we can't that's, again, like, the opportunities are coming up. You got to take them.
Yeah.
And the more you sit back and cry about you need more, you're not going to get the ones that are presenting themselves to you. So it's just like, I hate that fucking mentality.
Crazy.
And the people that don't have it are killing it.
Yeah.
The people that aren't like, I
need something from you. Me. Yeah, I understand it. I wish fist fights were like. I wish that went on more, because this is my.
You should be a Proud Boy, I guess. It's sounding like you should be a Proud Boy a little bit.
No, because I don't. It's probably a bunch of hipster. Like, it looks like very hipster to me. Where it's just
very,
like, I could fucking knock those dudes out.
Like Brooklyn hipsters.
Although,
that's why
let's
it's
face
so
it, my
funny.
look right now looks very
you'd fit right in.
Brooklyn hipster.
But that's why it's so funny that he would get like shut down. I think it's more misconception, because it really is like, when you hear him talk about it, it's like they meet up at bars. They talk about not jerking off. They fucking like drink.
Yeah.
They're not out trying to fucking beat up black people or whatever. Do you know what I mean? They really are just hipsters that think it's kind of funny to be in the Proud Boys, right? It's sort of just a funny thing. It's so
lame.
Silly.
Yeah.
And they know it's silly, right? So the fact that they've gotten shut
They're
down.
in on the joke, right?
That's how I feel. So the fact that they've been, and even when he talks about it, it sounds very farcical. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I think it's funny that they've got shut down. I think that says something about how hysterical we are. And they probably love it. They're like, we got fucking shut down.
That was my next question.
Can you believe it? Yeah. I'm sure they're like, again, another fucking thing that got out of control. Some rumor, some bullshit. Like,
with Ohio State, Michigan week here, I'd love to punch some Michigan people in the face. Like, hey, let's just meet up and fucking kick the shit out of each other and figure it out. It'd be so great.
Do Michigan fans listen to this show? Probably, right?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know. But I would say that they would agree.
That they should get punched in the face?
No. But I would say that they would
they would want to fist fight you. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So that's not insulting towards.
You're not going to just beat nerds.
No.
You're going to have a full on.
Yeah. It's a fucking
fight.
Equal thing. Like, hey, we show up, we fight, and then, we watch the game.
Ooh, very West Side Story.
Exactly.
Huh? A little dancing first.
A lot of dance numbers. And then, No, but I'm sure that they would agree of like, man, I fucking hate Ohio State fans. Sure. I love to beat the shit out of them. I love to kick the shit out of them. I love it.
And then after football season's over, you guys like wake up a little bit and you're like, oh, because say hi to your family again. How have you been?
Well, here's the weird thing is after this game, I root for Michigan in the bowl games.
Right.
So it's just this week in this game. After that, I root for them in the bowl games because I don't want the conference to look like shit. So, that's what I say. Kick the shit out of each other, and then hey, good luck next week or whatever your bowl game is. Good luck at the Meineke Car Care Bowl or whatever Michigan ends up in.
Oh Lord,
here's the thing: we're not favored. So this is their year, and there's been a lot of shit talking online. There was a dude yesterday. Congratulations, you did this. But that's going to be bulletin board material for the rest of the week. Michigan running back guaranteed a victory over Ohio State.
Huh.
Pretty ballsy.
Pretty ballsy.
But Saturday, I'm going to have to go to a designated location and watch this alone. I get a little too boisterous, Jabes.
Mm-hmm.
You know that.
Oh, you're happy to do it. Don't fucking...
You're
happy to go to a bar and
it's not that
relax. I would watch a game.
I would because we have plenty of TVs here. I would rather lock myself in here. I'm just worried about what I would say in front of the children.
That your children want to hang out.
I'm doing this as a proud father, a proud boy father.
Sure, and your kids will appreciate that
later.
Mm-hmm.
I don't because 2 years ago, we were at my parents' house for Thanksgiving.
Right.
And because the game's always 2 days after Thanksgiving, it's the Saturday after Thanksgiving. And it was to go in the playoffs and win in a double overtime.
Mm-hmm.
I might have dropped one too many F-bombs or whatever. And after that, I was like, and my mom said something to me. She was like, Ross, the children. I was like, oh, fuck, you're right. Like, I should probably go to someplace else and watch it. And I think that's fair. I think that's best for the fam. You know?
Sure.
But it's a weird thing with it, that game where I don't really enjoy it. I just want to win so bad that like you almost feel sick for 3.5 hours, and then once it's over, you're like, oh fuck, we did it. Like it's over. We won, and I don't have to think about this for another 364 days.
I don't get it.
It's crazy.
Not for 1 second.
There's got to be something you get on it. You know. You've got some things that you watch. That
I'm sick while I'm watching it for 3 hours and have to leave my family because I'll be cursing at the TV.
Last night was a good example.
I don't.
Dancing with the Stars was on. Your mom watches that.
Yes, that's not my thing, but go ahead.
It's not your thing. But people have their different things, and I was trying to get a remote control fixed. So I had to call Dish to try to sync up this remote. And I was like, hey, can I turn this? They're going to have to shut down the system for 5 minutes.
Not my finale. Not my finale.
I get it.
So I'm telling you, I don't get it. I see other people.
Yeah.
I'm saying I personally don't get. I don't get it.
Okay.
What would it be? Bachelor, maybe?
Parts unknown. What did you do for yourself to watch the very last Bourdain show? What did you do? Did you pour?
I had a
Malbec.
A Malbec. No, it wasn't a Malbec, but it was a really nice. I got like a nice bottle.
That's what it was for, isn't it?
Yes.
You made yourself like a cheese tray, like really nice cheeses, wine, the whole thing. You did, didn't you? And you celebrated it on your own. Where did you watch? Did you watch it in bed?
No, I watched it downstairs. My mom loves Bourdain as well. So I had someone else there. It's like someone watching a game with you
totally.
that is into it. So someone else that loves him as much and is like still seriously some days having a hard time with his death. Okay.
You?
Yeah, me and her. Okay, so yeah. So I'm still in the first stage of grieving.
Now you're getting it, Jabes.
I'm in the first stage of grieving.
Yeah.
So I haven't accepted it yet.
Yeah.
So, made the nice plate of charcuterie.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
A nice bottle.
Yeah.
And it was an interesting one.
Go ahead, share.
You
give spoilers on it? Go ahead.
No, but like, was I... The very last couple minutes of it, it was perfect. It was perfectly Bourdain. It was a perfect way to say goodbye. It wasn't sappy. It wasn't like there weren't shots of him, with music playing or anything like that. It was really perfectly probably the way that Bourdain would want it to go.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Again, not sappy. Probably not what I wanted because I wanted more sap. I wanted more closure.
Did they put in a title card at the end saying in memoriam?
Nope.
Really?
No. It just, okay, so you'll see it if you do watch it, I suggest. It's a really different episode.
Where were they? What city was it in?
It was Lower East Side.
Of Manhattan?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So it was like
he died in
hip-hop.
France, right?
Yeah. Yes. So... I don't know if they're
Alsace?
I don't know if they filmed anything yet there. So that's not an episode that's going to happen.
Gotcha.
Or it was some part of the France episode with Eric. So I don't they're not filming the last, or they're not releasing that episode.
Okay.
They may have some kind of way down the line thing, because I know they have footage. But again, he didn't do all of the voiceover because he goes in after
VO,
so he goes in after the episode's almost done and does the VO. So they left in a lot of mess ups. It was a really interesting episode. It was very, very different. It wasn't at all making mention of it being the last one or any kind of finale. It was just really the episode. And then the way that it ended was really fucking crazy, and then it just cuts to black. And credits.
Really?
Exactly how Bourdain would want it.
Why was it crazy? Why was the ending crazy?
It was a different vibe. So it was very herky-jerky, lots of like fast, crazy cuts and weird effects that they were trying. It's almost like Bourdain wasn't there. So they like did all kinds of weird effects that they never did before.
Yeah, because they wanted to.
Kind of, but they were trying to get the vibe of Lower East Side at that time that they were talking, which was like 70s, 80s.
Okay.
Punk rock, hip hop, it was really shitty down there.
The real New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they were trying to get that vibe. And then the end is just like really crazy flashes and this punk music's playing and like kind of flashes of Bourdain, but not really. And it's really weird.
Okay. But
so
you enjoyed
it. The more I think about it, I was like, yeah, that's what he wanted. What I wanted it to be and what Bourdain wanted it to be are two different things. So I wanted it to be an homage to him. I wanted to see all the behind the scenes stuff.
That's what I would have thought it would have been.
I wanted to see this like whole thing of his whole life, and know, and Bourdain's like, fuck you, I wasn't like that. And I'm like, okay, cool.
All right.
Because he was talking to me, obviously.
Sure. So all of that emotion that you just spoke with, all of that passion that you just spoke about that last episode with, that is what Ohio State, Michigan is like for me.
Oh, boy.
You're welcome, Jabes.
You got me.
That was a lesson I just taught you.
You got me. I was wrong, and you were right.
Oh, man. It's time for the revolutionary figure of the day, Jabes. Ohio State, Michigan week. I got to give it to Woody.
Okay.
I got to give it to Woody Hayes, coach of Ohio State.
Have we done this one before?
No, okay. We've done Urban Meyer.
Okay.
I'm doing Woody Hayes.
All right.
Because he still has the most famous quote in this rivalry. He was one of those people that just tried to jam it down their throat. Score as many points as you can.
Fuck you.
I hate you.
Yeah.
The infamous story is driving back from one of the Michigan games. He didn't even want to go there unless he had to play the game. Didn't even want to step foot in that state. And one of the most infamous stories is he ran out of gas with like 2 or 3 miles left before they got to the Ohio border. So he made the coaches get out and push the fucking car the last couple miles over the border into Ohio, and then he would call for help after that.
Wow.
He didn't even want that fucking car to be in Michigan, which I love. But his most infamous quote was this. They said there was a game where they were winning, and he went for 2 at the end of the game instead of kicking the extra point and going for 1, which is a shitty move.
Sure.
It's awesome as a fan. Right. You love it. Like, great. And they said, hey, why did you go for 2? And he just looks at the reporter and he goes, because I couldn't go for 3.
Beautiful.
Yeah. He ended up choking out a player live on the field and getting fired a few years later in a bowl game. But
cool.
Love that spirit.
That's what I'm talking about.
Love that spirit.
Yep. A child, right?
Oh, no.
Yeah,
no.
college.
He's
a college kid? Or?
College kid, yeah.
Yeah, that's
she
a
just
kid.
grabbed him right by the fucking throat.
Sure.
During the game, live during a play, this guy intercepted a ball. He just grabbed this guy by the
Who was the other
throat.
one that did that? Knight?
Bobby Knight, yeah.
Yeah.
I've been on the show.
Choking out kids, huh?
Did episode 200 for us.
Yep.
But I look a little like grabs fine. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
You know what you're getting into.
Yep.
The rest of your life after that, where you're like, all right, shit, life's gonna be hard.
Yep.
You know.
Very proud boy.
Full circle moment, James, all the way around.
You're welcome.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Enjoy it. If you got a long drive, hopefully you're listening to this. If you're looking for something else to listen to, pick up When Darkness Falls, He Doesn't Catch It. And At Night She Cries While He Rides His Steed on audio. You can listen to me and Jabes for a solid 13, 14 hours. Really get all jacked up. Really get all juiced off.
Sure.
Loved your spirit today, Jabes. Huh? For Steve Prefontaine. You're Jessie Wiseman. Good night, everyone.
You better get that menu under control.